Hello and welcome to this PaintShop Pro X6 tutorial series. In this tutorial I'm going to be showing you how to adjust the brightness, contrast, fill light and clarity in your photos. So just open a photo of your choice. To do that, go into the Manage tab and then locate the photo you wish on your computer and then click the Adjust tab at the top here and you'll be brought to this page. So first of all I'm going to show you how to adjust the brightness and contrast. You'll see on the left here there is a little thing which says brightness and contrast, and you just left click on that and you'll see there are some sliders for each of them and also some boxes where you can change the number if you don't want to use the slider. So sliding these sliders to the right will add a positive number. This will increase whatever it is you're increasing. So for example, if you slide the brightness one to the right, you'll increase the brightness of the photo. If you slide them to the left, it will decrease. So you'll decrease the brightness or you'll decrease the contrast. That will make a negative number. I'll just demonstrate this. If I slide this to the left, you'll see in this box it's gone to minus 63. Anything to the left of the middle on these sliders will always be negative. If you want to increase, you always have to slide to the right. Now these sliders are great if you want to go up in big numbers, but they're not that easy to get to a specific number. So say I wanted 180, you'll see it's fairly hard to get to that. So that's what these arrows here are for. You can just left click on them and it increases it to 180. So I'll just put that back to 0. You can see it increased the brightness of the photo there. And I'll just drop that down. And now the contrast. It's exactly the same principle. If I drag it to the right, it will increase the contrast, as you can see there. And if I drag it to the left, it will decrease the contrast. That's basically all there is to the brightness and contrast. The fill, light and clarity is very similar. So to do that, you'll see just underneath here it says fill, light and clarity. Now the fill light starts at 0, there's no negatives on that. The clarity is very similar to the brightness and contrast sliders. That will start at 0 and you can put that into negative numbers or into positive. So I'll first of all show you the clarity. You can increase that, as you can see there, by dragging that slider, or if you put it into the negative you can decrease the clarity. So I'll just put that back to 0. And now the fill light. This is for adding brightness into the dark spots on your photo. So if we just slide that to around 70, you can see it's now brightened up those darker areas on the photo. Now this photo actually wasn't that dark in the first place, so it won't work as good as it would on some photos, but you can see what it's there for. So I'll put that back to 0. And that's basically all there is to adjusting the brightness, contrast, fill light and clarity in your photos in PaintShop Pro X6. So hopefully this tutorial has helped you. Please stay tuned for more like this in the future.